Hi, welcome to Movie Cloud. In this video, we're going to talk about a comedy ghost movie from the year 1990, The Spooky Family. The story settles around a Ghostbuster's endeavors to catch and control the copper vampire, a ruthless evil presence in the frenzy. Sadly, the homicidal devil carries bad karma to whoever holds him. Let's find out how's the Ghostbuster going to accomplish his wild pursuit. Zhuge Kongping is a Ghostbuster, a vampire buster and researcher in the mid-20th century. He's an extremely skilled wizard, yet there's very little call for individuals in his profession. His son Ming works as his assistant, helping his latest invented machine to control the vampire's body through the human's conscious mind. Kongping's wife, Wang Hui, is proficient in fortune-telling, but she is also an incredibly jealous woman. Ping's delightful and capable little girl Fa learns fortune-telling from Wang Hui, while their son, Ming, follows Kongping to buster ghosts. They even keep a ghost as a domestic servant. They are known as the Great Sorcery Family in their community. Ping's Taoist priest friend comes to tell him they have found a ruthless great vampire called Zisong Ban, a bronze armor corpse. Ping is reluctant and makes his trip to catch it, as he has been searching for this rare vampire, as he is a collector specializing in keeping various kinds of rare vampires. Though it is just a trap of those Taoist priests and black magicians who envy Ping's great skills. It appears that the vampire is just a normal super vampire from the collection of a black magician's old mentor. The black magician told his peer that the super vampire has brought misfortunes to the owner, causing his old mentor's broken hands and legs to be disabled for 700 years. To defeat Kongping, these envious priests have no mercy and cast more black magic on this hideous super vampire to make it more evil and powerful, even letting him drink their priest's blood, which makes him stronger to attack Ping's defending white magic. Eventually, the vampire comes back alive and treats the three priests as his appetizer. Later, Kongping comes by the place he was told about and finds the vampire alive. He takes his peachwood sword and talisman paper, but it doesn't work. The vampire is too powerful. Upon their struggles, the vampire accidentally steps on coffin nails. Kongping quickly gets the coffin nails and is finally able to subdue the ruthless vampire. He checks the coffin nail has rooster's blood, which can conquer the evil one. Kongping is overwhelmed to have the new rare vampire in his new collection. Kongping's wife is an envious woman. She often suspects that her husband and his pretty junior priestess are still in love, and become jealous. Arguing over his pretty junior, his junior comes to FaceTime him through the water spell. The wife is so frustrated and has a huge argument with the pretty junior. After dinner, Ming and Fa come to patrol the Garden of Ghosts, a place placing the vampires and ghosts collection of Kongping. They accidentally release a naughty ghost and are teased by the ghost hardly. Kongping comes in times but finds out that he hardly can subdue even this harmless little ghost. This incident leads Kongping to be suspicious of the misfortune that the super vampire has brought upon him. So he asks his wife to read his fortune and finds out that the presence of the super vampire is indeed a rivalry with Kongping. His wife then forbids him from outing and prepares some ingredients to deal with his bad fortune. Mao, a disgraceful and immoral Taoist priest that hates Kongping's talent, comes to visit his super vampire after learning from the rumor. He comes to challenge Kongping after he has learned magic tricks from the Western. Kongping asks his son, Ming, to go ask his pretty junior for help while he unites with his ghost servant to defend against Mao, as he has been weak after conquering the vampire. He tries his best to act against his match, but still, Mao succeeds in trapping him in a magical box. Kongping tries to warn him about the evil greatness of the vampire, but Mao arrogantly still insists on stealing away his super vampire. Along carrying away the vampire, Mao releases the coffin nails used to seal the vampire. The self-centered Mao decides to have a match with the awakened vampire. He gets whatever tools he has to fight the vampire, but little did he know that nothing can defeat this hideous, undeceivable super vampire. Even his gun can be chewed off by this evil presence. Still, he gets bitten to death in the neck when Kongping has arrived at the scene. The super vampire gets more ruthless after drinking the blood of Mao. Fortunately, Kongping's junior, Ruru, just arrives in time to seal the vigorous vampire, which can only work just for a while. Ruru quickly writes exorcism charm on the body of Kongping to rejuvenate his strength. Wang Huiwei just comes back in time and misunderstands that Kongping and Ruru are having an affair. She interrupts the exorcism process in the middle in rage, causing the exorcism charm of Ruru and Kongping to backlashes. Ruru and Wang Huiwei start arguing again until Ming rushes back that the seal has no longer worked. And the bronze armored corpse even destroys the family's sealed ghost library, causing the ghosts to leave the cage. Kongping asks Ruru to continue the ritual and commands his daughter and son to seal the escaping ghosts with the lychee and rooster's blood. But their minority strength can't fight against such many ghosts. Kongping rejuvenates just in time and busters the escaping ghost with the help of Ruru. The ghost-busting duo works so well that they are able to seal most of the ghosts, leaving just the mightiest evil super vampire. Wang Huiwei is jealous of the terrific teamwork of the duo. She tries to wipe Kongping's sweat but accidentally rubs off the charm written on Kongping's face. Kongping's strength was instantly affected. Everyone rushes out at once. Kongping thinks of using his invention. He tries to control his dead vampire with his conscious mind and asks his ghost servant to possess the body. Under the great power of yin and yang, they become evenly matched to the evil vampire. Upon fighting each other, they have found that the evil vampire is afraid of electricity. So, the ghost servant wants to sacrifice himself to save Kongping's family, and eventually, 2 of the corpses are burned into ashes. And ghost servant is still alive as he is after all just a spirit without a physical body. Kongping finally overcomes his fear of his envious wife and decides to marry his junior, Ruru, as his second wife. They retake a new family photo with 5 people and a ghost ushers in a happy ending. In the movie, there are a few scenes where ghost servant tries to hide inside the umbrella to avoid them. In the culture of Chinese, people believe it is forbidden to open an umbrella inside their house, which can bring bad luck, as the Chinese believe ghosts or spirits are able to hide inside the umbrella. You should go watch the full movie as there are still a lot of entertaining funny scenes. That's all for now. Thanks for watching. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel and like our video. Your supports mean a lot to us and motivates us to continue making more videos. Bye.